Alrighty. Let's see, is it working? Yeah, alright, cool. So, we kind of got another late night lift. I know I said that I would start lifting in the mornings, and don't worry, we will. Like, tomorrow morning, I'm going to lift tonight, and then lift tomorrow morning, basically. Because I do have to go back to work tomorrow. But we're just kind of going with the flow of things at the moment. We past couple weeks have been kind of crazy. A lot of moving out of the apartments into new apartments, to catching up with some old friends, and work is going crazy, and yada yada yada. But that is, I hear, what's the phrase? I forgot what the phrase was. Anywho, tonight we are hitting legs. It's a lower day, and it will be a more hamstring focused. But my first two workouts, what I basically want to do is I really want to go a little crazy with the first two workouts, which are going to be my quad focus workouts, basically. And I want to hit the I almost hit hack squat. I want to do the pendulum squat and leg press will be the first two workouts that I do tonight. And then we're going to do we'll do an SRDL or some type of RDL variation. And then we'll hit hamstrings. I'm going to do two different workouts for hamstrings. First workout will probably, it'll probably be like, I want to say, I'll probably do like 3 working sets, and then I'll go do another hamstring workout, which will, I might do calves in between, so that way it gives my hamstrings a little bit of a break. But yeah, hamstrings, calves, hamstrings again, which will probably be like 1 or 2 working sets. And honestly, that should be good, because even though the first 2 workouts I'm going to go a little crazy since they are quad focus workouts, I'm not really going to be doing crazy amount of sets. Like, I'll get a warm-up set in, but then like I really just want 1 to 2, most likely 2 hard working sets, and call it good. Because again, this is more of a hamstring focused leg day. So, but it should be a good one. And then obviously at the end, we're going to hit some shoulders. I don't really have to do a whole lot for shoulders. Sorry, for some reason I am not able to speak right now. And then honestly, we'll do about 30 minutes of cardio, and should be done for the night. And then we'll turn right back around and hit the gym before work, and then off to work we go. So I am going to start doing something a little bit different and new when it comes to the videos. I want to see, here's the thing. When I work out, unless I'm working out with someone, most of the time I'm very quiet, and like I'm in my head a lot. just thoughts and things like that going on, and I usually forget to talk. So that's why, like, during my lifts, I don't do a whole lot of talking until obviously like the end of my, the car session yapping. Um, but I do want to change that. So tonight I am going to attempt and try to um, talk during my lifts. That way, it's more of just personal growth for me. And also, it kind of gets me out of my comfort zone just a little bit. Because that's the other thing of why I haven't really been talking a whole lot during my lifts, is because I'm being a little shy. We'll just put it that way. So, but my good buddy Cameron, you know, he's been giving me the confidence and hyping me up and just words of encouragement of just, people don't care, do your thing. And I've been, that's definitely been playing in the back of my head on repeat a little bit. So uh, we're going to give it a try and see how it goes. So, but definitely let me know in the comments down below if that is something, after watching tonight's video, if that's something y'all want to see more of. Um, because honestly, I am down to do more of that. Uh, so yeah, it shouldn't be too bad tonight. So tomorrow's the Super Bowl, so I'm not really expecting a whole lot tomorrow. The gym to be super busy, because everyone will be friend's house, get-togethers, dinners, big dinners, things like that. I've got 2 steaks and a bag of, what's the brand called again? I think it's called Real Good Chicken. It's a good, I've heard very positive things about it. So, of the brand. And looking at the macros and everything, it looks pretty decent. So I'm pretty excited to give this a try. But that will be pretty much, and then besides, eating vegetables and things like that. That's kind of pretty much all I'm going to be eating tomorrow. The 2 steaks and the chicken nuggets and vegetables and things like that. So should it's gonna be a fun day. It's gonna be busy, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I gotta be honest, it would be cool. Here's the thing, I it's the Steeler pride in me. So I'm a Steelers fan. That's my NFL team. Been a Steelers fan since the Steelers beat the Seahawks in the Super Bowl. Troy Polamalu is my favorite NFL player to ever watch. Um, Again, always been a huge fan of the Steelers. Um, don't want the Patriots to win because then they'll have 2 more Super Bowls than the Steelers, and um, just never really been. I've been a Tom Brady fan, but not a Patriot fan. If that makes sense. But my point is like being a Steelers fan, you would hate to see the Patriots win. But anywho, um, but it I'm it wouldn't be the end of the world because it would be cool to see a coach who used to be a player, especially a player for the team that they used to play for, become a coach for the team and they go in and win the Super Bowl. That's pretty cool. And then just seeing, you don't really see a lot of NFL teams build their quarterbacks. Um, and, Drake May, his story and, you know, him, his come up and everything's been pretty cool to watch and see. So it wouldn't be the end of the world, but at the same time, I really don't want the Patriots to win. So just the fan in me, I'm rooting for Seattle, rooting for the Seahawks. Um, so we'll see. We'll see. It definitely is going to be a defensive game. That's my feeling and take on it because, you know, well, actually, I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. All I know is it's going to be a good game. So, um, but anywho, enough of that of a yep session. It's time to get in here and go do. Let's go destroy some legs. I'll see you guys in there. We'll see how. We'll give it a try and see how this feels. But not really doing anything too high of reps because I kind of am feeling it a little bit in the hamstring back here. So probably about 6 to 8 reps, maybe. Don't really have a spotter for tonight, so we're just gonna do 2 sets of these bad boys and move on to the next. But enough talking. Let's get started with this. Wait. Okay. I'm not gonna like this. Go. 3, 2. One more. Come on. Okay. That surprisingly, that didn't bother the back of my hamstring too bad, and didn't really have music going. That's all right. Whew. Man, I really try to get low on these because my goal is when I squat down and come back up. The coming back up part, I want to be explosive and get more power into my legs, specifically the quads. So, ooh. All right. Earbuds in. Music on. Here we go. Ready. 3, 2, 1. One more. So, honestly, I could have went heavy, a little heavier, but wasn't really gonna push it. Because like I said, back in my left hamstring been kind of bothering me. So I pushed it, but overall, still good workout. All right, So there's really no need for us to warm up our quads for this exercise. Basically, we're just gonna go attack it head on. Uh, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really plan nor wanted to really do this much weight, but I need to. But it's honestly kind of weird to be talking into the camera and on the mic during my lifting session. And it's kind of thrown me off just a little bit. Uh, just because now I'm starting to think about it more of like things that I need to say. So it's kind of throwing me off my game a little bit, but we're adapting as the gym session goes along. Oh, there goes my. But yeah, it's so far so good. There's not a whole lot of people here. I know, not a lot of people over here on the leg workout area of the gym. So don't have to feel too uncomfortable, but this is what I wanted. Wanted to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. So uh, music's pretty loud in here, so probably gonna have to do quite a bit of editing, so YouTube won't strike down my videos. But goal here with this workout, same thing, kind of going after the quads, and do 6 reps, 5 to 6 good heavy reps, and just for 2 sets. Nothing too crazy, because again, we really want to we'll get the hamstrings going here soon. But yeah, so enough yapping. Let's on this workout. Whew. That was fun. That was heavy. That was heavy. But nothing crazy. Nothing crazy at all. Gotta be honest with y'all. All I'm thinking about is Resident Evil. It's all about gaming for some reason. Usually during this time of season, usually beginning of the year, when there's not a whole lot going on, and it's just, wintertime, New Year, everyone's first quarter, everybody's kind of, getting into routine of things and whatnot. No one's really out doing a whole lot. This is usually the time of year where I kind of game quite a bit. And, like I said earlier, my For You page has been nothing but Kingdom Hearts, and it's also been nothing but Resident Evil. So, which I am getting pretty excited for Resident Evil 9 to come out in the next couple of weeks. I think it's next week or the week after, something like that. So, uh, yeah, that's all it's been kind of on my mind. I really didn't get to play. I mean, don't really have any excuses, but didn't really get to go and play a lot of games during my days off. Really just been working out and just kind of, again, moving things and just kind of relaxing and chilling at the moment. So, but we'll 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 get some gaming going on here soon. Uh, Definitely don't. I am not getting on Twitch or anything like that. Uh, Not really interested into that stuff, but um, it's fun though. Gaming's awesome. It's a it's a fun to have. So let's get this next set going. So I can already feel it now. I'm probably only going to get 5 reps out of this, but oh well. Here we go. Ooh, that felt good. That felt good. I could have went for 6, but honestly 5 was good enough. So, but need to really. I think I was just getting more. I was just kind of getting more nervous about the hamstring a little bit. Well, not nervous. In the back of my mind, don't want to hurt anything. So I kind of staying a little. Definitely want to push myself, but want to stay reserved a little bit. This weight, pretty normal for me, the usual. So really no big deal. But that felt good. That felt great. So now here comes the most boring and fun part. It's more boring. Is putting all this weight back. So let's do that. All right. So basically for calves, I don't do a whole lot of calves because my calves are honestly not too shabby. But I'll do about. I'll just do like one set. Eh, Probably get 2 sets, and 1 to 2 sets depends on how I feel after this set. But we'll get that in. Uh, Usually, I like to get at least like anywhere between 12 to 20 reps in for how little reps that I'm doing, or I'm sorry, how little sets that I'm doing. So, I don't know. I'm just gonna get a good feel for it, and then we'll honestly just go from there. But I'm just gonna take a second to let my legs kind of chill out for a second because I'm feeling it in the quads quite a bit after that last lift. So, but it's a good feeling. It's a good quad activation. So, but after this, I've got, we're gonna do a leg, we'll do a seated leg curl, and then we'll do a hip abductor, and then an RDL, and then do another leg curl. Yeah, sounds pretty good. Sounds decent. So we'll do one set of these, and then for the seated leg curl, we'll do 3 sets. And then I'm going to go over to hip abductor, do 1 set, RDLs or SRDLs, 2 sets, and then do another, and then the leg curl, the laying down leg curl, we do 1 or 2 sets, just how I feel afterwards. I've already decided, I'm not really going to record shoulders, so just because I only do like 2 workouts for shoulders, and I only do like 3 workouts for shoulders, and I kind of do this little pyramid scheme or reverse pyramid scheme, not a scheme, but it's a kind of a reverse pyramid basically. First workout, which usually is a shoulder press variation, 3 sets, raise, side delts and shoulders, some type of raise, 2 sets, and then rear delts, 1 to 2 sets. So it's honestly nothing too crazy. So there's really no point, but I'll leave it in the comments if you would rather, if you do want to see that or not. But yeah, and then after that, it's cardio, and then home, sleep, repeat. So, all right, enough yet. Oh, reconvention. I gotta do this. There we go. All right, here we go. Not bad. Ooh, feels a lot cooler over here because I got the fan going on. But when I first saw this seated leg curl machine, didn't really understand the point of the seat belt. But over time, and thanks to doom scrolling on TikTok, I now understand. So the goal here is to we're going to do 3 sets, 10 to 8. So the goal here is to keep our hips down and just get the curling, brother. All right, here we go. 1, 2. Yep. Ooh. Weekend got me through that set. All right. I'm gonna move you guys kind of over here. Just better, another angle, another look. It also helps me different angles to see how well I perform. So it's kind of loud over here. This section of the video is probably going to get muted just because of how loud the music is. Honestly, not too much of a fan of it, but should be all right. We should be good. So give a give a minute, give it a minute or two to rest up on the hamstrings. I'll probably for this set and for the next set just stay with this weight and probably just get 8 reps. Sounds pretty simple, pretty decent. So, but yeah, tighten that up. Leg in, leg in. Three, two. Ugh. I think I only got. I probably got like 5 good ones in there. 4.5, 5 good ones. So, but actually, I felt pretty good. So, gonna take another. We'll take another rest. We'll take another 2-minute rest. Let the hamstrings kind of breathe a little bit. Oh. Click it or tick it. Yep. Yep. That was good. I felt good. Well, it is what it is. We'll see what happens. But for now, we're just gonna get this workout in. I can fix everything once I get home. So, here we go. Probably should have got my straps out. So I'll have to do. Yeah, it felt good. Yeah, it felt really good. Boom. Boom. Honestly, let's just get started. Let's just get going. Should be good. So, here we go. Want to get anywhere between 8 and 10 reps. That is the goal. So, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh. One more set. And then shoulders, cardio, hold. I got like I got drinking milk. No, not a milkshake. I got a smoothie or a protein shake that I gotta drink. Just hit my calories. I'm like 120 calories short. Something like that. But honestly, won't be the end of the world if I miss it. But alright, here we go. 3, 2. Alright. Let's go check out what we're working with. Ooh. Legs are cooked. That is for sure. They're cooked and feeling pretty heavy, if I gotta be honest with you. Overall, good good lifting session tonight. In all honesty, I went into this lift kind of nervous just because of the whole, you know, talking talking into the camera and into the mic during the lift. Usually it's just more of I'm not talking and lifting. But I feel like, and I was kind of going back over through the clips, uh, it kind of felt and looked like over time I was getting better at it, or just, it was starting to quickly come natural to me. And it, you know, just like almost pretty much every influencer's ever said, uh, people don't care. People don't care. They might judge you a quick. They might look at you and judge you for a quick second, but it ain't like they're hurting you. It's not like it's the end of the world or anything like that. It's just you got to keep going. You got to keep putting one foot after the other, and that's honestly, I will say I was feeling pretty. Let's switch the light here real quick. Oh yeah, much better. I will say, like, throughout the lift, I was feeling a bit uncomfortable. um, but I think due to the fact that I've been recording myself for about 3 months now, 3-4 months, been recording myself. Um, been doing it for doing YouTube for 3, and I gotta say, like, I think that has helped me a little bit kind of overcome that fear. Um, and like, there's some things that, now I'm not sitting here saying what I did was perfect and, look at me go, blah, blah, blah. It's, like, going through those clips, there's some things that I gotta, probably tomorrow morning I will do some things differently, and be better at. But you know, I think the biggest thing for me is just trying to find a better place for the mic. Um, I don't think letting it dangle on my necklace is a good place because just necklace is moving all over the place, and honestly, just really wasn't thinking. So, um, but I mean, it wasn't a bad start. Probably just kind of do the Sam Solik route, keep the mic on the hat, and just kind of forget that it's there. And I think that's the other thing that really has helped me, or it helped me throughout the workout, was I was honestly forgetting about that the mic was there. Obviously, I'm aware, um, but yeah, it's just one of those things of like, got to make it a routine. This is a fun hobby to have. I'm not looking, like, I'm honestly not really looking to blow up anytime soon. I mean, if the Lord blesses me with that, then great. If He doesn't, and I have to work my way up, God is good still. Like it's just one of those things that um, I'm not really rushing. I'm not really rushing to be automatically successful to really you know pop off overnight. Would it be nice? Sure. I mean that's just human nature, and kind of a little bit of ego and pride talking. But I think you kind of have to be you kind of have to be like a garden. And this is probably a bad analogy, but you know, a garden produces food, right? And whenever you well, that cop was a little too close there. Um, Basically, whenever you are, you know, planting a garden, you're not expecting potatoes right away. You're not expecting, you know, veggies and things to just pop up, right? It takes time. It takes time to, um, and honestly, it just takes time to uh, grow. Sorry, it was just making sure uh, there was a cop back there. So, but anywho, um, that was probably a poor analogy. But my point is that I think overall success of I think people enjoy. Don't get me wrong. People enjoy seeing others, you know, pop up quickly, right, and have quick success and be able to build on to that, right? But also, people also enjoy seeing others progress wherever they start. For me, right now, it's currently at the bottom, and we'll learn, we'll grow, make adjustments, and I feel like I got a pretty good support group and system around me. Great group of friends, um, family, all that good stuff is very supportive and loving. So, um, I don't really have much to really worry about. It's just go to work, go to the gym, work on my goals and dreams in life, pray, read read the Word of God, eat, sleep, enjoy life, repeat. So, but anywho, I need to get in here and take a shower, go to bed because next couple hours got to turn right back around and head to the gym. So, and tomorrow's a busy day. It's Super Bowl Sunday. So, very busy, very exciting day. So, appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.